Good evening, everyone. I want to begin with one simple truth. You're not here by accident. You're not ordinary. You're a force that hasn't even begun to realize its own power. And today, I'm here to remind you of that. The world may not believe in you at first, but that doesn't matter. What truly matters is, do you believe in you? That's where everything begins. I come from a small town in India. No connections, no godfathers, no plan, just one crazy dream and a fire that has refused to die. People told me I wasn't beautiful enough, that I spoke with an accent, that I wouldn't make it. And guess what? I didn't listen. I rewrote the rules. You see, life is not fair. It doesn't owe you anything, but it gives you opportunities. Small, subtle, powerful moments. And those moments, you either seize them or regret them. I chose to seize them, even when I was scared, even when I failed, even when I was broken. And trust me, I've been all three, many times. People often ask me, Priyanka, how did you do it? Here's the truth. I never stopped believing that I could. I didn't wait for approval. I didn't wait for perfect timing. I just started. And I kept going, one step at a time, one challenge at a time, one dream at a time. I worked when others partied. I prepared when others rested. I failed in silence. I cried in private. But I showed up every single day. Because consistency is louder than talent. Resilience is more powerful than beauty. And character takes you where charm can't. That's how you build a legacy. Don't wait for someone to open the door. Kick it down if you must, or build your own damn house. You're not here to be liked. You're here to be respected. Stop apologizing for your ambition. Stop shrinking so others can feel comfortable. You were born to stand out. So shine, even if it blinds them. That's their problem, not yours. Confidence is not arrogance. It's knowing who you are, even when others don't. It's standing tall in a room full of doubt. It's daring to speak when silence is expected. It's walking your truth, even if it's lonely. You are not made to blend in. You are made to break patterns, to raise standards, to leave footprints, not just memories. Own that. The world will try to label you. Too loud, too bold, too opinionated, too much. But I say, be too much. Be unstoppable. Be wild. Be fierce. Don't dim your light to make others feel better. Let them wear sunglasses if they must, because your shine is not up for debate. Success didn't come to me on a silver platter. I carved my way through storms. I learned, I unlearned, and I grew. I let go of people who clipped my wings. I surrounded myself with those who fanned my flame. Choose your circle wisely. Energy is contagious. Be around people who remind you of your greatness, not your limits. That changes everything. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be real. You don't need to know everything. Just be willing to learn. Mistakes? Good. They mean you're trying. They mean you're alive. And growth is always messy, but it's also magical. Embrace it. I've played roles on screen, but the toughest role I've ever played is being myself in a world that tried to change me. That's where true courage lies. Not in pretending, but in becoming. Becoming who you were meant to be. And not everyone will understand your path. They don't need to. Protect your dream. It's yours for a reason. Others may not see it, but you do. That's what matters. Speak life into your goals. Nurture them with action and watch them bloom, even in the hardest soil, because that's what fighters do. Your background doesn't define your future. Your pain doesn't define your potential. Your past is not your prison. It's your platform. Rise from it, learn from it, build from it, and then teach others how to do the same? That's leadership. That's power. I've faced racism, I've faced sexism, I've heard no more than yes. But I kept showing up. I didn't fight to fit in, I fought to stand out. Because why blend in when you were born to lead? Never forget, you are the main character in your life. So act like it. Own your stage. And when you fall, and you will, get up like a queen. Straighten your crown, wipe your tears, and walk like you've already won. Because the world treats you how you treat yourself. So never beg for love. Never chase validation. Choose yourself every single time. That's where real freedom begins. Build your own empire. Be your own muse. Wear your scars like medals. And your voice like a sword. Speak with fire. Walk with purpose. Love without fear. And dream without limits. Because there's no ceiling unless you build one. So don't remember this. If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. If people don't laugh at your goals, you're playing too small. Let's talk about something real, something most people avoid. The pressure to be perfect. Social media will show you flawless lives, filtered faces, edited realities. But here's the truth. Nobody's life is that perfect. And chasing perfection, it will leave you empty. I've broken down in bathrooms. I've doubted myself before every big decision. But I got up, I showed up, and I gave it everything. Because that's what winners do. They don't wait for perfect conditions. They create results out of chaos. They learn to thrive under pressure. That's how diamonds are made. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Your journey is your own. Walk it with your head held high. You're not behind. You're just getting started. You haven't even scratched the surface of your greatness. And deep down, you know that. So stop dimming your light. Start turning up your fire. I've learned this. The world respects discipline, not drama. So while others gossip, build. While others scroll, study. While others sleep, strategize. Walk in silence if you must, but let your success scream for you. Because when it's time, the world will hear you. There were days I wanted to quit, when the spotlight burned instead of shining. But I reminded myself, I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to create impact. And impact requires sacrifice. It requires risk. It requires courage. So I kept walking, even with bruises on my soul. Here's what I want you to know. Your trauma is not your identity. Your mistakes do not define you. You're allowed to heal. You're allowed to evolve. You're allowed to outgrow who you once were. That is called growth. That is called power. And that is what you're meant for. Power. Some people won't clap for you. Even when you win, that's okay. You're not doing it for applause. You're doing it for purpose. Let your results make noise. Let your rise shake the ground. And when they ask how you did it, smile and say, I believed when no one else did. Set boundaries like a queen. Say no when you mean no. Say yes only when your soul agrees. You don't owe anyone your peace. You don't owe explanations for your glow up. Let them wonder. Let them watch. You're not in competition with them. You're in competition with your potential. And that race never ends. Love is powerful. But self-love is revolutionary. Don't beg to be chosen. Choose yourself loudly. Treat yourself like royalty. Speak to yourself like you're sacred. Because you are. You always were. Don't let heartbreak make you bitter. Let it make you braver. I've been told to tone it down. I've been told I'm too intense. I smile and I keep going. Because I'd rather be too much than live a life that's too small. Your strength will threaten some. Your truth will irritate many. That's not your burden to carry. Let them adjust. You just keep rising. Don't fear loneliness. Fear losing yourself, trying to fit in, protect your peace. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. Be kind, but don't be naive. Be loving, but don't be used. Be open, but protect your worth. You are not a backup plan. You are not someone's second choice. You are the main event. Life will humble you. Let it, but don't let it harden you. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith high. Keep your vision clear. And walk with grace. The world doesn't need more perfect people. It needs more real ones. Be real. I've had everything, and I've had nothing. And through it all, I learned fame fades, beauty changes, money comes and goes, but what stays? Integrity, work ethic, and a soul on fire. So if you have fire in you, protect it, feed it, let it guide you. Don't let rejection extinguish it. Don't let failure cool it. You're not your setbacks. You're not your lowest moment. You're every comeback you haven't even made yet. You're a miracle in motion. Walk like it. Stop waiting for a sign. Stop waiting for permission. You are the sign. You are the permission. Get up. Start. Move. Build the life they said you couldn't. And when you do, don't shrink to make them comfortable. Keep growing, keep evolving, keep shining. Let them call it arrogance. You'll know it's self-respect. Let them call it luck. You'll know it's hard work. Let them question. You'll stay focused. Because vision doesn't need validation. The world is full of noise. Tune it out. Listen to your heart. Listen to your purpose. Listen to that inner warrior, because she knows where to go. And she's been waiting for you to finally hear her, for you to finally say, let's begin. Don't wait for a new year. Don't wait for a Monday. Change can start right now, this minute. With one decision, I will rise. Say it louder. I will rise again, until the world believes it too. Let your journey be messy. Let your progress be imperfect. But let your mission be clear.